Welcome to No Left Field, the show for busting boundaries and expanding possibilities.
And we have fun doing it.
Do we, though?
Hey, listeners. Summer may be winding up, but we're still getting down. Welcome to part 2 of Summer Music 2026. This time we get into Rowena's mixtape, dedicated to all the folks who buoyed Ed and me through a difficult season of cancer treatment. Be sure to check the show notes for a link to my playlist. Now, without further ado, kick back and drop in. We're so happy you turned this on.
I am so ready for this conversation because you created this mind-blowing playlist, which has been just so enjoyable, such a source of enjoyment and wonder and discovery for me over the past week or so.
Hell yeah.
On the drive over with Colette, I was saying I've never been so excited to record an episode with you. And I was playing some of the songs for her too and rocking her world a little bit. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's barely even started. So let's get into your playlist. Can we do that?
Oh my God, yes. So I'm sorry I'm singing a lot today.
Don't be sorry. You have, my God, I'm sure that our listeners would much rather hear your singing.
No.
You have a beautiful singing voice.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. My goal with what I'm calling sort of a summer mixtape too. So just hear me out for a second. I know mixtape is sort of a musical genre in and of itself with hip hop roots. And what I mean by mixtape is like the thing that we did with our cassettes when we made mixtapes for our friends and we thought about them. So my intention with my summer mixtape or playlist was picking a bunch of songs that you already know, that we know together.
Yeah.
And introducing you to some new songs. And in the process of that, I introduced myself to a bunch of new songs.
Oh.
So these were songs that in some cases I had only just learned about and was like, what's this? This is because I've been thinking about, I think I said last year on the episode of our summer playlist that we recorded last year, but released this year, that I have a summer playlist that I start in like February because I'm really dying for summer. And
I don't remember that, but that's great.
It's like, it's actually kind of beautiful in February. Sometimes in San Francisco also can be warm and sunny, but it's that sort of anticipation of the longer days and the feeling of heat and recreation, I'll just say. That I'm craving. So I think about like music is so transporting.
Yeah.
And you and I share a love of music.
Yeah.
You're one of my favorite music buddies. We talked about that last week, and it's one of our favorite pastimes is to put our beloveds to bed. They sometimes peter out before we do, and then you and I have an after party of playing new music for each other. So part of my mixtape enthusiasm was like, oh, I get to share these new songs with Jason. But like I said, they were like not just new songs for you, but I was like getting excited about what is the song of the summer. So in my research for what is the song of the summer 2026, I discovered a bunch of new songs. And in my playlist where yours had one song from 2026, right? Like the song of the summer.
Right. And then the most recent before that was 2021.
And the most recent before that was 2021. I do have a song from 1976, but I have, let's see, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 songs from 2026 out of my 17. So the majority are new songs, and one from 2025, which really is sort of a 2020. So let's just say,
yes, I know which one it is too.
Okay. Oh, I know it. So see, I was very excited to learn more about my playlist through your eyes and ears and the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I know with your playlist, given that how extensive it was,
A little bit longer than you.
some dozens of songs longer than mine, I had to categorize them, and so I made groupings. I didn't need to do that for my playlist, but I sort of enjoyed doing it for yours so much that I a little bit made categories or sort of related my songs in categorical fashion to related them so that you could have a reference point.
Great.
And then the other thing I'll say, and this I think is really important, is like since I'm sort of thinking of my, it's been a year since our last summer playlist, actually a year and 2 days, right? When we recorded that. And I really want to take you on a journey. Well, hell, you've been on the journey for the last year. Like so much of the last year has been about people caring for me and Ed. So yay, hooray, Ed is on the other side of cancer. But starting in earnest in July, Ed had chemo for all fall and then this crazy surgery in January and then recovering all spring. So a lot of this whole playlist is dedication to the people who held us through the cancer journey. I dedicate this playlist to all of you. If any of you are listening, you know who you are. And then there are some specific people that I want to reference who are musical influences to me, some of whom I've dedicated specific songs in my playlist to. And then I have some sort of like honorable mention songs that are tied to some of those people.
Great. My God, I didn't think it could get any more meaningful than it already was, but you just did. I got actually, the goosebumps have faded, but about 30 seconds ago, I got goosebumps from what you were saying.
It's like that mixtape feeling, like I'm making this mixtape and y'all are a part of this. One of my categories, I'll just say, is impossible to resist getting down to this. So there's a bunch of songs on my playlist that are impossible to resist getting down to this.
I got one of them in my head right now.
And like that is the feeling that I had with the support system. Like I can't say that I was exactly getting down. I think I was down in some of that, but like the buoying, I've used the, for buoying and that support. Like I want you all to know that it was impossible to stay down because of y'all. So.
And a buoy is a kind of floaty, let it be noted.
Yeah, so maybe it was a flamingo buoy.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, without further adu, the first song on my playlist is a mashup by a guy named Adam Wright, whose moniker is Adam Music, all one word. And it's a mashup of two Harry Styles songs from Fine Line, I think, the album. And they are Adore You and Watermelon Sugar. And I have this in my Bubblegum Bumpin' Flamingo Float category, which is a category that a designation that I had for you. What I really love about this, a couple things. I believe it starts... Walk into rainbow paradise, strawberry lipstick state of mind. Hello, summer mixtape, strawberry lipstick state of mind. And it has this really nice fade into that feels to me like the top of something, like the very opening crescendo. So I just loved the audio experience of that. And then I have I've listened to a lot of Harry Styles. This one goes out to you, Boo Bear, a.k.a. Skyla.
Number one Harry Styles fan.
Number one Harry Styles. Yeah. Yeah. And has given me such an appreciation for Harry. And yeah, I really like a mashup. Yeah. Did you think that this mashup worked? Like I know you had a little trouble finding it initially. Once you found it, did you have a good experience?
I did. Adore You is... Because I don't know that many Harry Styles songs. Okay. So I'm picking from a very small group, but Adore You is my favorite Harry Styles song.
Awesome.
By far.
Okay.
So it can't go wrong having Adore You in it. And Watermelon Sugar was first shared with me by I can call her my younger sister, my sister-in-law, Stephanie.
Yeah, I love
It was right before COVID. I think she shared this playlist with me that had Watermelon Sugar on it.
Okay.
And I didn't love it when I first heard it, but it's totally grown on me over the years. And so I loved the mashup because it's got two songs that I really like. And may I jump in?
Please.
So one of the reasons that it works is that both songs, this is according to Gemini, share a bouncy mid-tempo groove, about 95 BPM, in complementary keys, making them a natural candidate for mashups. Did you know that, Rowena?
No, I didn't, but that's so awesome.
Yeah, and it really flowed nicely because clearly Adam Music didn't have to work that hard to get the rhythms and the melodies to jibe. They just sort of naturally did. Which
that's amazing.
Floated into and out of each other really seamlessly.
That's so awesome that you pointed that out. There were other mashups with Watermelon Sugar and they didn't work. Like I was just curious and listening to them. So I do think Adam Music, you are on to something with your ear and your, like Jason said, the way you've shopped for things that are already compatible or complementary. Well done. It's a little down tempo, for a bumpin' flamingo float song, but I again felt like it's a warm up. It's number one song on the playlist. Like we're arriving into the mixtape.
Well, Gemini agrees with you. Starting the playlist with an unofficial mashup sets an energetic, playful tone. It demonstrates how two distinct hits from the same album era can be blended into a continuous sun-drenched pop groove. And I did not tell Gemini that this was a summer playlist.
Oh, come on, Gemini. Shall I move on?
Yeah.
Okay. The second song is dedicated to my friend Joel. Who I just have fun having like inappropriate, like
Totally inappropriate.
saucy, spicy, jokey with. So this song is called Slip and Slide. It's awesome that you did the BPMs because I was like, what is my favorite BPM? I didn't get very far, but this is around 100. So we're amping up a little bit. Okay. And it's Massacre and The Genius. This is a song. So one day Ed and I were coming back from the East Bay from your place and I was reading my feed from the New York Times and they had, what's his bucket who has a podcast whose name is escaping me, had like 5 songs of summer that will get you moving. What could be more up my alley than checking out those songs? So there are 5 songs from Doodlar,
from Podcast Doodlar.
From Podcast Doodlar. And okay, here, his name, do you know Doodlar? You probably do.
I don't.
John Caramanica.
Don't.
Okay. He's in his car, Caramanica. And this is a compilation, and Arjun Srivatsa and Joe Coscarelli. So
those are the podcasters?
Thank you so much. They're at least responsible for the 5 songs to get you moving this summer. Or the songs of the week. Anyways, this is the first of 5 songs. Slip and Slide, Massacre, and The Genius.
The first of 5 songs that they listed on the pod, or first of 5 songs that made your playlist?
All 5 made my playlist.
Oh my God. Okay.
All 5 made my playlist. Bam, 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 bam. Done. Yes. Okay. So to get you moving, that's what
And this is a 26 release.
And it's a 26 release. I won't try to sing it, but like, it has a, like ska kind of reggaeton, like I did it something inside. I guess I'm gonna sing it. And then I get you inside ya. Oh, the girl can ride ya. You're the girl can ride ya. Oh, then you slip it inside ya. And then you slip it inside ya. Oh, the girl can ride ya. Yeah, the girl can ride ya. But like this.
You cannot not move.
You cannot not move, right? I'm in a bunch.
And bounce. You have to bounce. You have to bounce when you're listening to this song.
Totally.
Yeah.
And there's
No
like
choice.
that little thing that you were doing.
The back.
It's hill and gully.
Oh, that's right.
Hill and gully.
That's right.
Hill and gully.
Those are actual
Hill
words.
and gully.
I saw that. Yeah, they
Yes.
popped up when I looked up the lyrics.
Yes, exactly. I looked up the lyrics too, and then and that's like Gyal, Gyal. I was I'm smitten with this song. It's such a summer luscious song. It's so like playful and a little, dirty in the right ways. I think like lots of coconut oil and libation. It's libatious. So slip and slide.
Party song.
It's a which song?
It's a party song.
It's a party song. Oh yeah, that's a category. Party song. Yes. Bring your roll out the cooler and the speaker.
Yeah. I mean, I could like poolside this.
Poolside. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Poolside.
Mm-hmm.
And the little bit of video that I've seen is some really fun dancing.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Oh, great. There are a couple little factoids if you're interested.
Oh, of course I am.
Okay.
Eat this shit up.
Massica is one of modern dance hall's premier lyricists.
Oh, dance hall.
And partnered with D-Genius, Stephen McGregor, the legendary son of reggae icon Freddie McGregor.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's it's bridging 2 generations of Jamaican musical innovation.
Oh my God. Irie, feeling Irie.
So yeah. Little fun fact about this collab.
Yeah, that's awesome. Collab is a huge theme in these 5 songs.
Uh-huh.
And that's something we talked a little bit about last week. We were talking about, for example, the Carly Rae Jepsen and Owl City collab. Like that also just feels better together. Feels like of summer, right? Like the party, like a party.
Yeah.
Let's
get together.
Out. Yes, let's get together. Party in impromptu spontaneity. Just being in the park.
Yeah.
One of the things we like to do is walk over to Dolores Park and just what are people playing on their speakers? I've definitely double tapped the back of my phone to figure out what people are playing in the park. This is like, I think we talked about this on our first summer podcast. Like one of the pleasures of figuring out even what a song of the summer is like the popularity of it. It's like on all the radio stations. It's coming out of the car speakers. It's on the boom boxes. It's in the park. It's like a connective a tool for bringing people together. And I think we were saying last year, like we have less and less of that with our more curated music content and our ability to sort of like just please ourselves. But there's something really fun and beautiful about connecting to other people's music and people, vibing
together, especially
together.
Yeah, and like you have popped my world open.
Nice
with this playlist, and we're just getting started.
So that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Song number 3 is a callback to last year's song. That was introduced to me. This song is from what, 2008?
Yeah, from Lady Gaga's first album.
The Fame, is it called?
The Fame.
The Fame? Okay.
Yep.
Lady Gaga's first album. The song is Summer Boy. I learned about this song reading the Atlantic or on the, again, like consuming some kind of media. They were talking about the song of the summer last year and they were like, song of the summer doesn't have to be a song from this year. And so thank you, journalist, who blew my world open to think like, oh, it could be a song that we know. I think last year we had a bunch of songs from previous decades or years. And this is one that has such staying power. Do you not agree?
I totally agree. It's
drop some factoids. Tell me about your crush on this song.
My crush on this song. Okay, neat. Like every time I listen to it, it's still early enough for me. I've heard it, I don't know, probably somewhere between 8 and 10 times now. That'd be like 2 or 3 times last summer and then 6 or 7 times So far.
Yes.
So far this
That's
summer.
right.
So it's kind of it's kind of an optimal phase for like really getting to know a song.
Yeah.
And so first, it's just a banger.
Is it impossible to resist getting down to this?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily from a danceability standpoint. It is danceable, but from a rocking out standpoint.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's got the guitar, that guitar riff. Yeah, and then on the last episode, and then there's some accompanying sound where it goes like, I don't think that's a guitar. Maybe it's a keyboard or maybe it's the guitar. I don't know what it is, but this is like sort of vibrating sound. It's irresistible. It's irresistible. It's totally irresistible. And then there's the words are just so, it's like, here's my boy toy. I'm just going to use you for my pleasure. And then you're my summer boy. But, you know, I'm going to be with, there's a whole thing about her martini while she's going to take off, or her glasses are going to cover her green eyes. And she's going to sip her martini while looking at other guys. And like early in the song, she's talking about, don't be sad when the sun goes down. You'll wake up and I'm not around. I've got to go. And then later in the song, it's like, you've got to go. So yeah,
Let's be clear.
It's a hookup. What's happening here. So this is, in terms of what I love about it, it's that it's a rocker, and then it's just the sentiment. Sentiment isn't the right term because it is not a sentimental song. It's completely unsentimental and unapologetic. It's like, you know, you're my boy toy for the summer.
And it's like, unapologetic, and we'll still have the summer after. Yes, like, we'll still have the summer. This is awesome, but we'll still have the summer. You'll get over it.
Yeah.
You'll find your next summer girl.
Exactly.
Your summer fling.
Totally.
Yes.
Totally.
Lady Gaga. And this is, I don't know if you would call that a sleeper hit, because I heard of Disco Stick but I hadn't heard of that until I heard it through that reporting last summer. So
yeah, I mean, Poker Face is probably the most famous song from this album.
Yes.
And fun facts and lore.
Please.
Gaga has cited Debbie Harry and Gwen Stefani as primary influences for her vocal performance on this song.
I can hear it. I can definitely hear it.
I also hear Madonna in there, even though that's not listed. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Personally, just my ear. It remains a fan favorite, deep cut that was rarely performed live on her major stadium tours. And it's funny, for each of these songs, Gemini offers a podcast angle.
Okay, great.
Ready for this one?
Let's go.
Talk about how debut albums often hide alternative genre directions that an artist chooses not to pursue as lead singles. Summer Boy shows a what-if path for Gaga's early pop sound.
Oh my God. What if? No, that's amazing though. I love that the Gwen Stefani mentioned too, because I think of her as SoCal, a very summery Southern California artist influence, and that ties in with our summer mixtape.
It does, and you know what else does?
What?
Is under production and musicality, features snappy electric guitars, hand claps, and a buoyant bass line that pays direct homage to late 70s new wave and early 80s power pop.
Okay, amazing. Yes.
Buoyant. And the hand claps. I forgot to mention the hand
Tell me about the hand claps. Where are those?
It's at that point. It's. I don't know what it is, but
okay,
it's an important feature in that song for me.
Moving on. There's a tie from Summer Boy to House Boy. We're getting more domestic. Bring the boy inside.
Clean my stuff. Yeah, bring the boy inside, right?
So
You can
this is
bring
one
me
of the
coffee,
5.
2 sugars and your love.
You can be my houseboy, the keys under the rug. Let yourself into my room so we can mess it up.
And then he's going to clean his stuff.
Yeah, so he's going to clean it up again.
Something.
So this one goes out to you, Ed. I asked Ed the other day, I was like, I want to dedicate the song Houseboy to you. Is that okay? And he was like, I trust you to know if that is dignifying of me or not. And I was like,
I don't know if that's the word I'd use.
it is.
Okay.
And here's why. Because Ed post recovery, or at this stage in the recovery, has so stepped up his domestic houseboy game, which has been a huge relief to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've talked a little bit about, like, yeah, for sure. I've talked about, like, how we're, like, past the honeymoon. I'm like, I do more. I don't want to, like, be the one responsible for cooking and cleaning and, you know, exclusively. Like, can we please? And Ed has heard and responded. And so it's a tongue in cheek reference. But thank you, Ed, for hearing and responding and making me Thursday night frittatas and coffees with a little oat milk for and your love, for prayer porch in the morning and doing the dishes and cleaning up and making the beds. And yeah.
For some reason that had completely escaped me as one of the transformations that has taken place in your relationship. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Okay, good.
And also kind of fits into another theme from earlier episodes this season, just about what's it all for? All of this, everything that you and Ed went through over these last few months.
Exactly.
Right? So, hallelujah.
Yeah, right?
What a beautiful thing.
Yes. Yes, right. What's it all for? By which I think you're referring, like, even more now than ever. Like, not just back to pre-cancer
like
levels of domestic. Exactly.
And a new way of, it's an
territory.
enhancement of your relationship.
No, totally.
A deepening of your relationship.
Yes.
And it's a very Rowena way to pay tribute. Dedicating this song to
you're welcome. It's such a bop, though, and he loves house music. I forgot to mention it's Aluna, Will Sass, and Timbaland.
Yes.
So need to mention that. And again, it's a 2026 drop. Let's see, what did Dude Lars say? Because he had some really.
Oh, this was on the list of 5 songs.
Yeah, this is on the list of 5 songs from Cara Manica. I'm probably saying your name wrong. And he said about Houseboy, let's see. This is some real classic piano house that calls all the way back to old Chicago. Old Chicago. So Chicago is the birthplace of house music. And this is like a good play on words, right? Houseboy, house music, and the house music beat.
Yes,
and
I did note that.
And Ed loves the piano piece of that. Some of like, and my courtship was around like finding danceable piano music.
Great. Well, here's another one to add.
Yeah.
I didn't know also that, I didn't know much at all. I didn't know anything about these artists except I heard of Timbaland. But Aluna launched the Noir Fever brand specifically to center Black and queer voices in dance music, reclaiming the genres house and techno that originated in cities like Chicago and Detroit.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
It makes you like it even more, don't it?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Aluna.
Yeah.
Noir
Fever.
Noir Fever.
I don't know what Noir Fever Records. That's what it is. The label
Records,
is Noir Fever.
Records label Noir Fever. Yes. Okay, that's amazing.
Right?
Aluna, this is a bop. A bop is a good thing.
I have a prediction.
Okay.
The next song on the playlist is not one of the 5 that was listed as songs you can't help but move to. Are we ready to move on to number 5?
I'm ready to move on.
This is the one I'm most curious about, just in terms of like how it ended up here.
That's funny. Okay. So this song is called One Afternoon in Summer. It is by
Luke Faulkner.
Thank you. Luke Faulkner. It's from 2019. We'll put it in the water melancholy group. Very, it's an instrumental. It's
just piano, isn't it?
It's just piano. Yes, I guess that is an instrument.
When I was trying to think if there are other instruments.
No, it's such a great question. Right. I hadn't even tracked that it was just piano because it feels so cinematic to me. Mm. Yes, it's just piano, but there's a world that's being created. And I first heard this song when I was sitting on the curb across the street from one of my clients. My very challenging client who on that particular day was not willing to admit me into her home to spend time with her. So this is a neighbor living with dementia.
Who's been mentioned on one prior episode as well.
Yes, exactly. This is that neighbor. Mm-hmm. And the one that I refer to as requiring me to be in a spiritual practice.
Yes.
And the song came on during my spiritual practice.
It came on where?
It came on like the algorithm fed it to me.
You were listening to
I was listening to music. I was listening to music. I'm not even sure.
Letting the algo run the show?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So YouTube music fed me this song.
Wow.
And it moved me.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful song.
Oh my God.
And I think I was transported not only in that moment to, it's a little bittersweet, right? I guess water melancholy feels like it encompasses the bittersweet because it is beautiful and it is slow and contemplative. It paints a picture, I think, in that, what's it called? One afternoon in the summer. The title of the song.
One Afternoon in Summer.
One Afternoon in Summer, which it was when I was sitting there, and it was late in the afternoon, and the light was changing, and it helped me be in that moment in a place of peace, in a place of acceptance, in a place of beauty. And it also transported me back in time to my formative years dancing. And this isn't go-go dancing, which I have done most of my life, but this was sort of more fine arts, concert dance, modern dance recitals, which this is like, again,
it's
like
a waltz, isn't it? It's a 3/4. Like in my brain right now, I feel like it's in 3/4.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it does change tempo maybe at some point. But I think you're right.
I just said that because I was thinking about how one might dance to it, and waltz came to mind. So back to your
yes, great. That's an awesome observation, and yes, that's maybe why it moved me in this. It transported me into thinking about my dance upbringing, dance training, dance performing, and like huge props and shout outs to my mom for ushering me through a childhood of creativity and dance. I'm so grateful. And also to my teachers who introduced me to instrumental music, to classical music, to jazz, to all. So not just, back then I was listening to the radio. It was the 80s and 70s and 80s and, definitely loved pop music, but like got introduced to a lot of more varieties, genres of music, music that you could create modern dances to. And I grew to really love and appreciate music that wasn't necessarily the kind of music my contemporaries were interested in or my peers were interested in. And so I'm grateful that I could distill my feelings in this moment with my client or that this music helped me feel connected to myself, feel connected to the moment, to that particular client, and to this podcast because no left field to go from Houseboy as I was putting together this playlist and it, really wanting to create an arc. It was like right angle or like beyond.
Was that a record scratch
right.
you just did?
Yes, that was, or like slamming on the brakes, but yes, right. Getting us somewhere else.
To wit, podcast angle. Why a curator chooses to place a calm acoustic piano piece right in the middle of upbeat pop and dance tracks. Does it function as a palate cleanser or a deliberate shift in emotional mood?
Yes, thank you. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, both of the above, I guess.
That's amazing. Yes.
But it was, my first listen of your playlist, minus the mashup, because I couldn't get it on Apple Music, was with Joel.
Okay.
8 days ago. No, 1 week ago. It was Friday. Driving back from San Francisco to our place. I was like, let's put on Rowena's list. And I think both Joel and I were scratching our heads a little bit. We're like, okay. All right. It's pretty.
Nice. Yes. 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 And I will say, like,
it is very no left field.
It's very no left field. I don't know that you will like it, listeners. You might feel a little bit like someone threw on the lights during the fun part of the dance and like, but it might feel like a buzzkill. I'm okay with that.
I will say that does not describe my experience.
Okay, good.
It's definitely a disruptor.
Yeah.
It works for me because the song is so pretty.
Awesome.
I'll also say that were I to name this song, I might name it One Afternoon in Autumn.
Okay, amazing.
Because the whole melancholy piece, for me, that's one of the things for me about summer. It's just, fuck that.
Okay.
I'm here to partay, goddammit. No melancholy for me, baby.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. Resist. Yes. And so far of my playlist has been heading to your party. My playlist has been the soundtrack to your party.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're like, oh, I might go back to the bar.
So that's not a criticism.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
I think this was a bold move and it works for me.
It's kind of amazing that this song that you might hear on like, I don't know, an easy listening station is such a disruptor to this playlist.
Yeah.
Right?
That's actually a really good point. The fact that it plays that role here.
Yes.
Says a lot about the rest of this playlist.
Yes.
Maybe we should, are you ready to move on to number 6?
We're moving. Okay, so heads up that if you're listening to this with headphones, this will hurt you. What's happening next?
It comes right in.
It comes right in,
around.
And it's so loud.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the song by Jungkook called "Standing Next to You."
Oh.
Awesome music video,
which I watched.
You did?
I watched it.
Yes, I'm so happy you watched it. I only just watched it today. I was like, I'm always bragging on my music video shit, but I haven't watched a lot of these music videos. But that one, I was like, I have to listen to that one. I have to watch that one because he's from the BTS army.
Yeah, he's from BTS.
He's from BTS.
Yeah, the army is the
fans. Who
fans.
are in the army.
The fans my older daughter she is of
the army. Okay, but they were in the army?
So what happened was, because South Korea requires military service, they were going into the military service at different ages. I mean, at different times because they're different ages.
Right. Okay.
And so there was this, even though you only done for 18 months, I think it is, because it was staggered, BTS was not all together until this year or maybe late 2025 when they came out with Arirang.
Oh, wow.
And so 2.0, for example, on Arirang, that's we're back.
Okay.
And so all the fanfare, so much of the fanfare in recent months around BTS is they're all back together. And in the meantime, a lot of them branched out and did solo projects, including Jungkook.
Okay. Did you introduce me to this song?
I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did.
Pretty sure I did. And Mariette, my older daughter, introduced me. Well, she was cleaning the kitchen one day when she and Eddie were still living with us, and this song came on because she was rocking out while she was playing her music while she was, or maybe she was baking, and this song came on, and I was just, what is happening here? It was so I loved it at first listen. It was love at first listen.
It is love at first listen. It rocks so hard. It's in my impossible to resist getting down to this. The brass.
Yeah.
I loved that so much. This definitely goes out to Feifei and Eddie and Julius. This was Julius's. He had two first place songs of my playlist. This was one of them.
Oh, good.
Julius loves this song so much that the bass line, the singing, it's sort of throwback. It feels kind of throwback to me on some way. I thought Bruno Mars, it gives Bruno Mars to me a little bit. And yeah, just like it's like layered. It feels so layered with instruments and vocals.
May I share a little bit about what I love about this song?
Please.
I'm a sucker for a song with relentless forward momentum. And that's like you just feel like you know where the song is, and it takes you somewhere new.
Yes. And
then you feel like, and then it takes you somewhere new. And that's part of what I was trying to get at last week when we were talking about Can't Stop Feeling.
Yeah.
And its non-standard, really unique musical structure. I feel like something analogous is happening here, but it's actually louder and more upbeat and energetic than Can't Stop the Feeling. Can't Stop the Feeling is immortalized. So this is not in any way to be critical of Can't Stop the Feeling. That sits in a category on a pedestal on its own. So when I'm making these comparisons, I might make it seem like I'm comparing Standing Next to You favorably to Can't Stop the Feeling. They're in different worlds for me. But I think that's part of what drew me in. A big part of what drew me into this song was I didn't really know. It was a little disorienting. I didn't really know what was happening. And then it just kept taking me to these new places. And changing up the rhythm.
Yes.
So that was a huge part of what I loved about it. And then there's the vocals. I mean, Jungkook is such an incredibly talented vocalist.
Yes.
And there's the horn, there's the instrumentation. And this very much fits that song type of comes right in, does a bunch of stuff, and it's out. It does it, and no fanfare, done. Okay. We have arrived.
This song is in the category No Left Field.
Yeah, good. Because I was going to say this song does not have a category.
No Left Field. This song is by Ear.
Yeah.
Two kids who met at Bard. It's electronica. It's called Ne Plus Ultra.
Turns out it's Latin, not French.
Yes.
So we have to pronounce the S. We get to pronounce the S. Ne Plus Ultra.
Okay. Ne Plus Ultra. And it means beyond the beyond?
Yeah, no further beyond. Historically inscribed on the Pillars of Hercules at the Strait of Gibraltar to mark the edge of the known world. Metaphorically meaning the pinnacle or ultimate point.
I don't even know what to say there. Like,
how did you find this song?
This was one of the 5. Oh my God. That's what I mean.
Bro.
Thank you, Cara Monica, who says spasmodic, hard-angled, non-linear electro from one of the most fire-starting electronic music acts.
Okay, I have to find more from Ear because...
Right?
Holy shit. This song came on in the car with Joel.
Okay.
I'm goosebumps. So like this song has completely fucked with my head.
A good one for headphones.
Yeah, just don't turn it too loud.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll say what's really good. The JBL Party Box 120.
Okay, nice.
This was a gift from Eddie to me for my birthday.
To all of us. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie. And I cranked it up there, and the kitchen was rattling from the bass.
Oh, My goodness. Oh, amazing. That's so cool.
So I guess I feel like I've just sort of jumped in and claimed this song.
Claim it.
About. Okay. So first, there's that first, like, when it just smacks you with the bass. And Joel and I think I was like, geez, like out loud, geez. And Joel's like, right. And so we're both like, what's going on here? And then later in the song, like doubles down and like goes like 2 octaves higher. It's more than 2 octaves. I don't know how high, but it's not bass, but it's like this scream, like electronic, like way up high, like, and I was like, oh my, what? And Joel's like, right. All the way to the very end.
Yes.
It is committed to the bit. It's not even that long of a song. It's under 3 minutes.
Okay.
But it feels like a lifetime.
Gritty.
Gritty is another word I would use. Yes. Yeah. And cannot not move to it.
I know. It's melodic in its gritty, hard-angled spasmodicity.
Yeah. That's a great way to
put
put it.
It has a little, the vocal juxtaposition, I would say. Like the volume at which they're singing relative
and
to
speaking too. There's some speaking as well.
About, I think one of the lyrics is 1 + 1 = 1.
I didn't look at the lyrics at all.
One of the lyrics is 1 + 1 = 1. It's not so much about the lyrics, this one. Or at least that's one of the layers, but there's a lot of other stuff going on to hook you.
Yeah.
Right?
Hook is right. There's the seagulls that turn into kind of almost like screaming human sound, or cat. I didn't know about cats.
I think they're cats mewing.
Because they sound kind of like seagulls, but then they sound like screaming humans. And then there's the whole, like, for any of our listeners who have seen the trailer for Disclosure Day or seen the movie itself, the big summer 2026 movie with Emily Blunt, there's the scene where she's a TV weather person and she starts vocalizing with this clicking sound.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for that. Oh yeah. Oh, amazing. Oh, creepy. Okay.
It's weird as hell.
This is part of the fucking with your head.
Fucking with your head. And another thing the song does,
David Lynch.
Forward momentum. You think you know what's happening, and then it takes you somewhere new. It's like maybe 1 or 2 bars, it'll do something, and then right on to the next thing, and then right on to the next thing, and then right on to the next thing, and each thing is completely different from what was just happening.
Yes.
You mentioned David Lynch a second ago?
Yes.
Totally.
I know you love David Lynch. We love David Lynch together, and that made me think of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the lyrics. 1 + 1 = 1. To resent what makes you stuck. To resent what makes you stuck. Though I owe it all to luck. Though I owe it all to luck.
Those are the lyrics?
The wrong direction. Yeah.
Wrong direction. Oh, God.
The wrong direction.
Okay, Gemini's got a good description here of the production and musicality.
Oh,
too.
let's hear it.
Blends hushed, intimate vocal delivery with harsh, glitching electronic breakdowns and unexpected meter shifts.
Yeah.
And unexpected a lot of other stuff, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for introducing this song to my life.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I mean, again, it was Faded. Carmonica got me 5 for 1. And of the 5, this might be my favorite. It might be my favorite. It's so penetrating. All 5 had, hooks, but this was like the strangeness pill, which is a reference to one time I was art modeling, and there was this brilliant student who could represent realism so perfectly, and the teacher's critique was, yeah, that's brilliant, but you need a strangeness pill. It needs a strangeness pill. It was too perfect.
Like Dolly. I'm not saying perfect like Dali, but I'm thinking about like Salvador Dali could represent stuff, but it was always freaking weird.
Yes,
There's a
strangeness.
surrealist piece
Yes,
to this song. It's kind of surrealist,
and that's
in
like
some ways.
embracing imperfection. Maybe that's because it's like, why would we be interested if it's so perfect, right? Like these whatever aphorisms.
And you're reminding me also of another thing that I think really pulled me into this song is, when the beat starts and you're hit over the head with that bass, like I'll speak in like from when I was hit over the head with that bass, I was like, how did we get here?
Interesting.
Like I found myself in this disoriented. How did I get here? And that's another experience that I love having, whether it's in a movie. It's one of the things that I love about movies or a TV show. I love that about a song too. So when I feel disoriented and it's like, how did I get here? One other note on this song from me is I did a ranking of top 5 degree of mind blown from your list. And this is number 1.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. Yay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to join you up there. Number 1 most mind-blowing song on my playlist is this one.
And by the way, we haven't yet talked about any of the others on this list except for number 4. So I'm just going to tell you, number 4 on this list was actually One Afternoon in Summer. Not because the song itself blew my mind,
okay,
but because its presence and also position in the list blew my mind.
Okay, that's amazing. Yes, you have been warned. That's so awesome, Jazz. I love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
The next song is by Radiohead.
I can't wait to hear you talk about this because I know you're a huge fan of Radiohead.
Ed introduced me to this song this summer.
Really?
Yes.
It's from 2016.
Yes.
So it's 10 years old.
So it's 10 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know what, maybe we were cleaning the house together and I was like, what is this? And it's from an album called A Moon-Shaped Pool. Not a Radiohead album I know at all. So knocking myself off the podium of greatest Radiohead fan.
Well, I think you were probably more of a fan from more of their heyday, which is quite a bit earlier, right?
Yes. So Burn the Witch. For, I would say, like, momentum.
Yes.
Right? Relentless momentum.
Yes.
I think this song, isn't this one of the ones that comes in, does its business?
Interesting. I hadn't thought of it that way, but now that you say it, I think it does.
Also very cinematic.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of strings.
Do you know something special about the playing technique?
No.
Get this. Where is it here? Instead of traditional electric guitars, the song's driving rhythm comes from a full string section playing col legno, striking the strings with the wood of the bow.
Oh, come on.
Arranged by multi-instrumentalist Johnny Greenwood. There's something different about the strings. That's what it is.
I've never heard of striking the strings with the wood of the bow.
Talking about no left field.
Yes.
Somebody had that idea and they tried it out. And there are some, it seems pretty clear to me anyway, to my ear, that there are some straight up strings also in this song.
Okay.
But most of it sounds a little different, more than a little different. Go back and next time you listen to it,
I'm very excited.
I think you'll pick up on that.
Okay. Most recent, Ed and I, the show that Ed and I are sort of binging right now is Love. I've talked to you and Colette about needing to watch this show. It's streaming on Netflix. It's a Judd Apatow. Yes, production. And there's a show in the show called Wichita, Witch. It's about witches in Wichita. So that's another layer that got me excited about Burn the Witch.
And you've got your whole pagan rituals thing too.
We got the pagan rituals. Energetically, like in trying to get my enthusiasm up for summer, like the world feels like a dumpster fire. And there was a way that I felt maybe a little bit earlier in the summer, especially like burn it all down. Like actually the world is Europe's on fire or has been. France and Spain have been on fire. There's a lot of fires in Oregon. Thank God we've been spared. I mean, I don't mean to say like good on us. We're not suffering right now, but we're
lucky.
Yes. We're very fortunate that we're here on the West Coast in San Francisco in the Bay Area, not experiencing wildfire, the impact of wildfire. But it's summer and things are on fire. And this is at a moment of climate denial and a lot of returning to fossil fuels, and we're bombing Iran and we're still bombing Gaza, and we're like, there's explosive diarrhea. I'm sorry. There's a lot of, it's very intense. So I think that there was I felt it resonated. I was relating to the intensity of this song and the propulsiveness of it felt therapeutic. Felt a little bit cathartic to me, like leaning into that. I don't know what has your emotional experience been of the song?
It's taken me a while to like it, but I really like it now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and I think for me, the barrier to me was it took me a while to feel the shape of the song.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have anything like a standard progression. It's a completely different type of song structure, unfamiliar to me.
Okay.
And so it took me a while I think that's part of what it took me a while to get into it. But the more I've listened to it, the more it's just sort of seeping in to me. And I guess there's, at the start it just sounded like, I thought it was actually like guitars. It turns out it's not. It's the strings.
Hitting the strings with a piece of wood.
Exactly. And I was like, okay, that's not that interesting. But then when he gets into, I guess what you call the chorus, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, take me there, right? This haunting. Yeah, I mean, and just really, really, so how do I put words to this? How do I put words to the experience? Haunting is definitely a word that comes to mind. Propulsive comes to mind. Dark. That's what Colette said when it ended. She's like, dark. And I think the uniqueness also, I mean, like, so it's totally original, right? Nothing else like it. So those are the things that I have come to really appreciate about this song. And I think it's also fairly common experience that I've had with different art forms, which is, sometimes you just don't like something and you might try it a bunch of times and you still don't like it. If you stick with it and then you end up liking it, it's deeper and it lasts longer. So I'm actually really excited for my future with this song because I think it's gonna last with me.
That's making me so happy that you that I put you up to listening to this song in the
You
first
did.
place.
You put me up to it. She said that with a finger wag. Listeners.
You stuck with it. You stuck with it. For me and for you, but for us.
Totally. No, I have tremendous trust in you, which you've, earned over the years. So, and it's right there in the middle. What am I going to skip it? I'm not going to skip it.
No, but you could imagine sort of like, I didn't really like that one. You don't have to like them all, right? Like, you don't have to like them all.
But this one I really, really do. It's number 2 on my mind blown list.
Okay.
Plus Ultra.
Yeah.
And there's another. Did I just interrupt you? Because it sounded like you were going somewhere.
No, go ahead. I'll come back.
Because I don't know if there's a super interesting bit about the history of this song. Radiohead worked on this song for 16 years. Did you know that?
No.
They first attempted it during the 2000 Kid A sessions.
Okay, Kid A is my album.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, when I asked for a Radiohead album to listen to, you gave me Kid A.
Okay.
Then again for In Rainbows, 2007.
Okay.
And The King of Limbs, 2011, before finally completing it in 2016.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if that means to attempt a song.
They had been using the bow part. They've been using...
Oh, they had?
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
And then finally they were like, flip it!
But one of the podcast angles here is the artistry of perfectionism, how a band can sit on a musical idea for nearly 2 decades. 2 decades until finding the right arrangement to bring it to life.
Are you guys listening to that? Just like, that just speaks to me. That's like, I'm having goosebumps from that. Like, just extend that into your own life with whatever you've been sitting on and picking up and dusting off and putting back and picking up and dusting off and thinking it's a dud and then being like, maybe there's something here. And finally nailing the right arrangement for that moment to press it and put it out in the world.
Which actually has made me enjoy it more.
Yes.
Just knowing
that.
Knowing that.
Exactly.
Like, they didn't just come up with this. Like,
yes.
This is crafted.
That's thrilling to learn. Thank you. And one of the gifts of making this playlist for you is all this new insight that you're giving me about things that I liked for other or similar reasons, but couldn't go that deep with. And now you're blowing my mind.
Well,
also, the lyric, this is a low-flying panic attack.
I knew you would love that lyric.
I love that lyric. Do you picture a witch kind of like skirting the sidewalk, kind of just like a little bit like
on her broom?
Like, yes, a witch flying on her broom, which, by the way, so the client that won't have me enter her home many times or so one of my shticks is to show up as not the gardener, because they have a gardener and she probably knows that I'm not the gardener. I wouldn't want her to expect me to be the gardener. So I've said I'm the assistant or associate gardener and I bring my own broom. And they joke when I'm leaving, like, well, fly down home now. You've got your broom. And they live at the top of the hill and I live at the bottom. So now I just go to saying like, yep, I'll be flying over Dolores Park to head home now.
Having a low-flying panic attack.
And having a low-flying panic attack. Yes, all the way home.
One thing I like about how when that line shows up in the song is it's right when you're about to get into the chorus, if we're going to call it that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Low flying panic attack. And Ed introduced me to this song, and I don't think Ed would mind me saying he's been having low flying panic attacks. Again, now that cancer has sort of sorted itself out, the panic attacks have come back a little bit. He's writing about them. He's managing. But yeah. Love you, Ed. Love you. And Ed's commitment to music, and music is healing. Music is medicine. So
it is. Let's maybe you should keep One Afternoon in Summer on repeat.
Yes.
Keep those panic attacks.
Do not.
You can't have a panic attack if you're listening to that song.
No, you can't. Because we've come from there to your number one most mind-blowing song, Ne Plus Ultra, and then this, Burn the Witch.
Yes,
how I did that? Back to back?
Are they back to?
They're back to back.
They are back to back.
Yeah, that's part of the like artistry, me crafting the mixtape in the way where you're having that experience of like, oh, we're back here and oh, we're going a little strangeness pill. until silly love
What a
songs.
delightful surprise to find this in the playlist.
I had to.
Yeah.
So why is silly love songs on the playlist?
Why are you asking me? It's your playlist.
Well, it's your love song. So Jason mentioned this on episode.
Whichever one it was. Inflatable languorous flamingos.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, this was where it was, okay.
please.
Right. So in that episode, which was our summer music episode from 2025, released in 2026, I declared more than a year out from my daughter's wedding that we, 6 of us were going to get together and perform this song at the wedding. And
Which is 2 weeks from tomorrow.
don't say that.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah. We're going to rehearse later tonight.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. So, this song's been much more than in my head now for weeks, because what happened was we decided we were going to release that episode from last summer, and I was like, oh right, I declared this on the pod. It's time to actually start making it happen. And then you came on as co-director, and things really started moving. And so we're going to sing it. And for me anyway, as you know, this was the first song that I can remember falling in love with. I was 8, so it's 50 years ago.
Paul McCartney and Wings.
50 years ago. Half of a century, right? This song came out, and I just remember loving this song. I just loved this song. I fell in love with this silly love song. And fun fact and lore, which I didn't know about, McCartney wrote the song as a direct, tongue-in-cheek response to music critics and former bandmate John Lennon, who accused him of writing lightweight, overly sentimental love songs. His answer was to write a song called Silly Love Songs and take it straight to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Yes, Paul.
Way to go,
Sir Paul.
With whom I share a birthday, by the way.
You're kidding.
And Mariette's birthday is John Lennon's birthday.
Those are very fun facts.
Right.
That's incredible. Yeah, so 1976, your little 8-year-old self.
8-year-old self.
What? Heard it on the radio?
Heard it on the radio. KGMY, probably. That was the radio station, AM radio station in Missoula that I was listening to when I was 8 years old.
And you're going to sing it. Jason's going to sing the sort of lead vocal, and the rest of us are going to harmonize and sing the beautiful backup parts. It's layered.
It's layered, the almost like a round, but it's not a round because we're not singing the same things.
Yeah, it is almost like a round. Yeah. Well, thank you. Jason, you have done so much heavy lifting on creating this kind of spreadsheet for us to learn our parts. You've learned GarageBand ways of putting the harmonies in. You downloaded a whole orchestra.
From the London Philharmonic.
A whole orchestra, so you can have
library.
better bassoon sounds, better clarinet sounds.
I think, yeah.
Oboe?
I think, yeah, oboe. I think what we have in there now is trumpet.
Trumpet sounds.
Yes.
It's been a beautiful journey, and
really fun.
It's going to culminate in such a fun gift to surprise.
Yes.
Unless
she's listening to this pod, which she's probably not.
She's got other things going on.
A couple
right now.
other things going on right now. Yeah. Why'd you decide to throw it in this list, though?
It's so evocative of summer 2026.
Yeah.
It's got to be on my mixtape.
Perfect.
Yes.
Great.
And it feels, like your road trip. We had a little road trip from your house to the trailhead where we practiced.
This is on the solstice.
On the summer solstice, for God's sake. So that, will be lodged in my memory in such a lovely way. It was sunny. It was such a gorgeous hike that we did there. And
Redwood Regional Park for you Bay Area folks.
In Oakland?
Yeah, in the Oakland Hills.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, gratitude to you for being so bought in.
So
And
much.
you have done a lot of heavy lifting too. You've gone, I've given assignments and you have just done not only star pupil who's also become a teacher.
Yeah, so fun.
Yeah.
I love getting to use a little. I have a bit of a musical background, and I don't get to use it very often. And
More than a bit.
it's really nice to get to do that with you.
Yay!
I'm really looking forward to our rehearsal later today.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually think that song comes really nicely after Burn the Witch. Like there's some kind of, I don't know how, mechanical beginning to silly love songs. Before you get into the lightweight, whatever John Lennon called it, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a complete right angle.
Yeah.
And I was really excited about the placement of the song in the mixtape.
Brilliant.
So yay for me. Then we get to the next song, which is from 2026.
Mm-hmm.
I found this maybe on my own.
Last month. June 2026 is when it came out. So this is still hot off the presses, this song.
Did I hear it on the radio? I don't think so, because this isn't the song. So this is Olivia Rodrigo and Robert Smith from The Cure.
A very no left field mashup here.
Intergenerational.
Uh-huh.
Hats off to both of them
Yes.
for doing something amazing and brave,
Mm-hmm.
right? And just in terms of putting their talents together. I love intergenerational stuff. Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett, for example. And let's see, the album is called, it's.
You seem pretty sad for a girl so in love.
Thank you. So it's in the Water Melancholy camp.
So much.
Water Melancholy camp. And oh my gosh, there's so much I love about this song.
Mm-hmm.
So What's Wrong With Me is you.
What did I do to you, Rowena?
This is, I think you're what's wrong with me is the lyric. I think you're what's wrong with me.
Mm.
And to have Olivia and Robert Smith, I think there's a little tag teaming, if I can recall, in their duet. And I love, so, it could be about a romantic, engagement, gone awry, or I don't know. We talked about this a lot, actually.
We debated
We
it.
debated,
We got into the weeds, and Ed was just like, but this lyric and this means this. And
this is true.
Is this like a love song that's going to result in love, or is it a breakup song, or is what exactly is it? We really got into it.
Okay, thanks
Colette and I
for that.
continued it, by the way, just today on the drive over.
Okay, what was the uptake?
I don't want to speak for Colette. I'll try. I think we're all aligned now. Well, maybe you're not. I don't know. But that this is probably not going anywhere good.
Yeah.
The question is, what is the background? What's the context? Are these two friends who've fallen in love? Have they actually had a love that they've been doing and it's gone south? But it's probably not going anywhere good.
Okay.
The melancholy part. It's like something's ending.
Yeah. 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 She's so crashed out. She can't eat. She can't sleep. She's meditating with a bottle of wine.
Hot meditation with a bottle of wine. Isn't that great line?
Such a great wine.
Oh, wow. Wow, you did that. You didn't need to, did you?
No.
No, listeners, we are not drinking wine.
We're not.
We're drinking water.
Water from my Stanley.
I love your Stanley. So that brings us to song number 11.
Iconic by Mistake.
Yeah. This was number 3 on my mind-blowing list.
Also from Carmaniac.
Oh, this was another one of those?
Yes.
Also last month, June 2026 release.
This is a production of 3 K-pop girl bands.
Uh-huh.
They are Les Seraphim,
Uh-huh.
Eyelet, and Cat's Eye.
Uh-huh.
And I love this song so much because, well, it's definitely one of the, I have it in the fight hype category.
Fits.
Right?
Fits.
To
a T. That's a perfect categorization for it.
Hype and fight.
Both.
And the fight is this iconic by mistake is like all the hate mail that these kids are getting.
The premise
have made them
brilliant.
so iconic.
So thank you. Was it, thank you for your
hate.
Thank you for your comments, right? Oh God, what am I forgetting?
Because of all your hate.
Because of all your hate, I am iconic by mistake.
I am iconic by mistake.
The whole premise is brilliant.
It is brilliant. It is brilliant.
It's like, look what you've created with your hate in your face. Totally brilliant. By the way, Le Seraphim is an anagram. Did you know that?
No.
I'm fearless.
Oh, sweet.
And illit is short for I will it, bringing something into existence.
Okay.
Right?
Moving on.
Uh-huh.
This is funny. We talked about, like, did you introduce it to me?
This was hilarious. No, I didn't. I was wondering, did Joel maybe introduce it?
Maybe it's the algorithm.
Maybe it
was the algae.
TK Medza.
Medza.
Mm-hmm.
Originally from Zimbabwe, but residing in Australia.
Yeah.
It's in my impossible to resist getting down to this category.
Mm-hmm.
It's from 2015.
I got 2014 on my.
Okay.
Yeah. On Switch Tape EP.
Okay. Switch Tape EP. That's right.
Uh-huh.
It has the very catchy lyric, chitty chitty bang.
Chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty bang.
Chitty bang bang, chitty bang, chitty bang.
Mm-hmm.
We're up to 13.
Uh-huh.
After
Uh-huh.
Shoes in Texas.
Colette, or did you shoot this song?
This one's for Colette.
Yeah.
Colette introduced me to this song, Ella Langley. I will, by extension, dedicate this song to Francesca, who is a country music lover.
Yes.
And was maybe part of why Colette had the country music station on. And
she was. I asked her about it.
Okay.
I already forgot the story she told me.
It's okay.
But it is connected in her mind with our younger daughter.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And in my mind too, and in my heart, connected. This is their younger daughter who shops at Boot Barn, for example. Yeah, I remember the first time we listened to it. I think I said, like, what's the song of the summer, Colette? And she was like, oh, this song is on all the airwaves. And it's called Shoes in Texas. And I liked it. But it's like you said, it earned my love. It earned my love on repeat listens. And I think I just kept seeing it come up as Song of the Summer on everybody's, in everybody's list was this song. This artist, Ella Langley, has beat chart records. I think this particular song has been on the charts longer than like for a female vocalist, she has surpassed Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey.
You got it.
Who right? Were
at
like
number one.
And number one on the Billboard charts for 15 weeks.
Nice job for 15 weeks. And I actually asked Gemini, I said, what did I say? I said, was Shoes in Texas number one on the overall Hot 100 or just country? Short answer, it hit number one on the overall all genre Billboard Hot 100. And it beat out I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, 14 weeks. And Mariah Carey, We Belong Together, 14 weeks.
Way to go, Ella.
Right?
Way to go.
Genre, but I mean, it's so interesting because it is squarely in the country genre.
Yes.
Squarely. Not so many tropes from country. But the crossover appeal, 15 weeks.
Yeah.
All-time record setting.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah. That's very indicative of what I think is this artist has a song that feels twangy. Like you're saying, like it's a story about a dejected lover from Tennessee who's been rejected by Texas, So
Screw you, Texas.
I read that like Jack Daniels is made in Tennessee. So that was like this little product placement, like,
Drinking Jack all by myself.
Yeah, it's one of the lyrics. Drinking
She's
Jack.
in Texas, I can tell. And it is a heartbreaking song, right? It's such a sad song. It's a sad song.
It is. It's a water melancholy song. And Ella Langley's vocals on it are raw and clear and down to earth. There's a drawl, but it's relatable.
And it touches my country nerve, which we talked about last week too.
Like you're such a sucker for
Well, I mean, so country music was all around me in Montana. So I didn't like it for a lot of reasons.
Okay.
But it still touches something inside me when I hear a country song.
Yeah, you said it paints a picture.
Yeah, and this one really does.
Yes. I love the two-step in. And I think I put this on this playlist both because of Colette and JoJo, but also, and all the lists, but also I got to go square dancing a few weekends ago.
Barn dance.
I went to a barn dance at Pie Ranch.
I didn't know it was actually square dancing. So they were barking out instructions to you?
Yes. With live music, banjo, guitar, vocals, and and a caller. I like barking.
Fun.
Yeah, he was gentle. So that was a wonderful experience that we shared with Skyla, and a great summer crowd and a great summer memory.
Oh, perfect.
We danced, I think it started at like 6 to 10:30. So like the sun set in like just a little north of Santa Cruz. Fog rolled in, the lights came up. Yeah, it's such a great time. And we ate pie. I think Ella Langley co-wrote the album with Miranda Lambert, but I love that too. Credit. Because Mariah Carey wrote her own songs, and Whitney Houston, I'm not sure if she wrote that particular song, but it means it's another layer to the
co-written and with featuring backing harmonies from
Miranda Lambert.
So she's actually singing in the song too.
Okay, love that.
Yeah.
Love that. You go, guys, gals.
Are we ready to move on to the next song?
Let's go.
This one surprised me.
Oh, this is from the movie Michael. This is why it's on my playlist. I think I saw the movie Michael, the very controversial biopic about Michael Jackson, maybe in May. And my favorite moment of the film was the portrayal of Michael singing this song, Human Nature, which is written by one of the artists from the band Toto.
Steve Porcaro.
Thank you. Steve Porcaro wrote it for Toto, who passed on it, thinking it was maybe like John Lennon ridiculing Paul McCartney, too lightweight for them.
Quincy Jones heard the tape by accident. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they sent it to Quincy.
While reviewing songs for Thriller.
Oh, come on.
Insisted on including it on Thriller.
And Michael sang it as it's like they didn't like adapt it for Michael, is what I saw in the documentary Yacht Rock.
Oh, okay.
Where this is all revealed. Yes, that they took the song as is, and then oh my God, I have it in like a sunny sensuality category. Like there's a brightness to it. Looking out. And also
vocals. I think this is as a vehicle for Michael Jackson's voice. I don't know of another Michael Jackson song that showcases his vocal talent like this song does.
Great point. Yeah, you've got the and
there's this softness and liltiness to it, but the agility of his voice.
Yes.
Do you know the story about how Steve Porcaro wrote this song?
No.
Who he wrote it for?
No.
He wrote it for his daughter. Porcaro originally wrote the music on a cassette tape for his daughter after she had a rough day at school.
Oh my gosh. Wow. It's tender.
Why this playlist, Ro?
Because of the movie. Because I saw it in May and I just was like, it, interestingly, I think the song Billie Jean has been like back on the Billboard charts since the movie came out. Like it did sort of reinvigorate Michael Jackson fandom. But Human Nature was my favorite moment of the movie. The performance of Human Nature in the movie is it's so suspenseful. There are like, it's like there's these beautiful pauses. And like you said, the vocal quality, and he just, it's the in the film, it's like him performing it live. And
I feel like I need to see this movie just to see this performance.
I think I actually thought about that. Like, could we excerpt? Does YouTube have this particular? I would love to see that again. Yeah. That's why it's on my playlist. It's just been in the milieu of my summer, having seen the flick.
Good. Well, I'm glad you included it because it's put a whole new, it's opened up this song to me because I think I had just written it off. I mean, I'm much more of a beat it.
Totally.
Want to be starting something kind of guy. And I think, I was a sophomore in high school and I think I wrote this. I was a freshman actually. I think 1983.
82, 83?
Thriller came out in 82.
Okay.
And then 83 was when this was released. It was too soft, and I was trying to be tough my sophomore year or freshman year in high school. So,
yeah,
I just never even bothered to listen to this song. That just was never interested in. And then here it is on your playlist. Oh, okay, let's check it out. It's beautiful. So thank you.
You're so welcome. Yes, it's so worth listening to. We love you, Human Nature, and yeah, just a nice antidote to what I've been describing as the dumpster fire, and our. This is our better angels.
Absolutely. That's a great framing.
The tide is high.
But I'm holding on.
Blondie. You referred to Blondie earlier when we were talking about Summer
Debbie
Boy.
Harry, exactly.
Yes, love that.
The Gemini had pointed out that actually Lady Gaga had said that Debbie Harry, along with Gwen Stefani, was one of her inspirations for that vocal.
Love that. They're both in here. This song I dedicate to my Uncle Brad. Uncle Brad, he is my Alaskan uncle. Sent us a lot of love while Ed was recovering, including his wife, my Aunt Chrissy, made us one of our sort of totem creature comfort objects, which we call the cloud. It's like a quarter-size down comforter with a fleece cover. Or flannel. Plaid cover over a down comforter. It's like a lap comforter. I don't know. It's a cloud. So this song is from 1980. And I just remember driving around with Uncle Brad somewhere in Toledo, Ohio, and this song being on the radio and him saying what a great song it is. And it is such a great, like for Blondie, it's a
departure.
It's a departure. Yes, it's a departure for Blondie. It's in my Cabana Cannabis because high is right there in the title, but it also has this kind of wonderful, like, is it like mariachi kind of instrumentation?
Did you and I have I feel like this, I don't know who else I would have had this conversation with. We had a debate about what was the primary instrument in this song. Do you remember? I feel like
was it us?
I was like, I love the strings in that song.
And you're like, horns?
Here's what I remember. Here's how I remember. I remember being like, I love the strings and the tide is high. And you're like, there's no strings and the tide is high. It's horns. I'm like, there's no horns and the tide is high. And then we listened to it. We're like, oh, it's actually both.
That's amazing. We're both right. Yes, we are. Okay, that's so great. Because I was like, oh, if I said horns before, now I think strings. Oh, that's great. It's horns and strings.
And they work complementary. Sometimes they're in concert. Sometimes they're like the to me, the best moment in the song is right near the end with a descending horn line. To be number. And during the second half of that, the strings go. I think it's like down and then up an octave and right back down. And to me, that's the climactic moment of the song.
I love that. I will think about that now when I hear that.
They're also what Blondie added to the original. Did you know it was a cover?
No.
Yeah, it's a cover, and I went back and listened to the original. The group is called the Paragons, and they have an album called something about on the beach. So it's very summery.
Yes.
Fits with maybe this is stereotyping. They're a Jamaican rocksteady group.
Okay.
And are they? Yeah. So if
stereotyping with the cannabis.
Right. So it fits there as well.
Yes.
If it's summer.
Yes.
Fits your cannabis.
Yes.
What's the
Cabana?
Name? Yes. That's right. It fits that as well. And I encourage you to go back and listen to it. It's of course it's the gender,
original.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all heteronormative.
Okay.
Of course, Debbie's like, I'm not that kind of girl. Everyone wants you to be her man. They said, every man wants you to be his girl, but I'll wait right here till it's my turn. So it rhymes a little bit better.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, great.
But the vocal harmonies in the original are even more striking than the beautiful vocal harmonies in this version.
Right.
I think, in my opinion. And mostly because there's less instrumentation, so the vocals really shine more. 1967.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you for the opportunity to learn this stuff.
Thank you for learning it. You good learner. Oh my gosh, we're getting close to the end.
We are. Okay.
We've chosen Texas. We've experienced our human nature. The tide got high, and so we're freeing our mind.
Nice.
The tide got high, and so did I. This is Prospa and Clooney. This is the 5th song that
2026
Carmonica introduced
from
me
the
to.
pod. Great.
Yes.
Great. Fits right in.
Yes.
And it's kind of a callback.
Yes.
It felt like the callback to Houseboy in a way because it's
totally
such a right in the middle of is a house song.
Yes, it is. It is right. It is a house song. Let's see. What does he say?
128 BPM. So we sped it up.
Free your mind. This rapidly rising British tech house duo has a way of making even the biggest tents feel intimate.
Oh.
Was the description.
Wow.
And Carmonica. And I loved that. I didn't necessarily feel intimacy, but I want to get intimate in a tent. Well, maybe this is also a cabana, cannabis kind of a tent, or a big throbbing rave tent. I think this song would do that justice. And it's a callback to the house feeling. It's got I'm gonna look up the lyric. Yeah, I want you, baby, to take a trip with me to share the joys of ecstasy. Let's reach the point of no return. Just free your mind. My love is what you'll find.
Yeah, that's a great line. Free your mind. My love is what you'll find.
Yeah.
That's a great line. What was that? Oh, and also note to our listeners, another lesson in not letting your projects die.
Okay.
Clooney started the original beat in 2020. But the project sat dormant until he rediscovered the file years later during a studio power outage.
Wow. He rediscovered the file during a studio power outage.
6 years later?
Like it was on a hard drive or it was like a manila folder during a power outage, and he found a receipt with some lyrics on it. Great. Thank God.
Yeah,
Thank God. You have freed my mind. And and many others. And I think it is, yes, it's a very movement freeing song. Free your body and your mind will follow. Which brings us to song 17.
I was so happy.
17 is my lucky number, by the way, because my birthday is April 17th. So I didn't intend for there to be 17 songs in this, but I loved that there were. I was like, done. This is it. Yes. And this is the song Crying by Björk. Jason and I both love Björk. This was like one of the things we bonded over, as this is when I was like, oh, this is going to be my friend, because Jason was like, bro, I know you're a big Björk fan, and I've been listening to, maybe it was
I was in the
Post.
Yeah, it must have been Post.
Okay.
I mean, I debut Post and Homogenic for first three. I was heavy rotation in fall of 2000, which would have been very early in our friendship.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, very early, and I had just met Ed. So yeah, very early in our friendship, we bonded over Björk, and the rest is history. The song Crying is also in my Watermelon Collie, just because it's about like the sort of grief of, crying. I can't feel you crying because I need you. But, it's unrequited. And I love it. I mean, I had to have a Björk song on my playlist. And I was like, what's a summery Björk song? And I thought I feel like there's a bunch of them. But this lyric, it's a hot day and I'm dressed lightly. I walk carefully through the crowd. Feel everyone so vulnerable. And I am as well. And that just, like that's aspirational. Like just putting yourself out there, and we're all vulnerable, and appreciating the vulnerability of humanity and raw feelings. And I don't know, Jazz, so much of our pod has been about our struggles and finding the tools to help us navigate them, prayers, music. And I love Björk so much, and I feel like she's just been iconic, and such the soundtracks of her albums have supported me through my life. It's like my own coming of age has been in parallel with Björk's musical oeuvre, and it's made my life better. This artist has absolutely made my life better and helped me understand my feelings at times, and blown my mind about things, like a lyric like I suck my tongue
in remembrance of you.
In remembrance of you. Haven't we done that? I mean, I'm doing it right now. So thank you. Thank you to this artist. This one, I mean, am I going to dedicate this to everyone and also to myself? Yes, I dedicate this song to me. It came out in 1993, which was the year I moved to San Francisco.
Wow.
I can't wait for our summer music episode 2027.
That's all for this episode of No Left Field. If you enjoyed it, give us a 5-star rating and follow the podcast. That will help others find us. Until next time, may our left fields be ever expanding.